hey, don't change. I tried to do something a little different than the usual gameplay. So, while I play, only certain parts I'll explain the background of some characters and the bosses to give you a pretty fun idea what they're about. So let's get started. And if you can, please press like and follow and share my video. Thank you. Alright, so I chosen the Vagabond. So here's a story about him. In the land of the Elden Ring, where ancient realms converge and mythical powers stir, there exists a figures known as the Vagabond. Their tale is one of exile, resilience, and the weight of forgotten elder. Long ago, the Vagabond was a knight, a proud defender of the realm, now lost to time. Their armor bore the crest of a once mighty order, its emblem etched in the metal like a faded memory, but stayed fate. The Vagabond committed treasonous, though the specific remained shrouded in mystery. Perhaps they defied the king, questioned an ancient covenant, or simply followed their own path. And banished from their homeland, a vagabond wandered the fractured lands in Elden Ring. Their footsteps echoed through crumbling castles, haunted forests, and desolate moors. Each day brought new challenges, battles against twisted creatures, encounters with inanimate spirits, and pursuit of redemption. The vagabond's armor bore scars, both physical and metaphorical. The crescent blazoned front worn by Digi, no longer to be filled by sentiment, but beneath the tarnished shirt lay the heart burned by regret. They sought grace, elusive spark of forgiveness that might cleanse their tarnished soul. Legends whispers of a hidden sanctuary, a place where lost knights can find solace. It is veiled within the veiled citadel, guarded by spectral sentinels. Lay the key to redemption.
Is on his side.
The vagabonds became singular to reach the citadel and unlock the city to reclaim their armor. Only the way they encountered fellow wanderers, minstrels who sang of forgotten battles, a hermit who communed with ancient trees,
One of his kind
and a
is
masked
sure
warrior
to
who
seek
spoke in
the
riddles.
Elden Ring.
Each encounter revealed fragments of the truth. Vagabonds past entwined within every fabric of Elden Ring. In the twilight of ages, when the Elden tree quivered and realms bled into one another, the Godrich soldier emerged, a spectral hiss stitched from memory and desperation. Godrich, the grafted sorcerer, wallowed in their heir to the golden lineage of their fate. His bloodline traced back to Godfrey and his admission to their own home. The soldiers once defended the tablets, but now, since the Elder fled, they fled. Now they serve Godric, the loyal tattered banner. Godric's soldiers are patchwork souls, limbs of fallen knights, dragon scales and memories. Their purpose to reclaim lost lands, to stitch together purpose from chaos. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So they're like Pinocchio. Bits and pieces put together to become soldiers. In this realm, there stands a man draped in mystery. A war soldier's garb concealing secrets. His name, Grade. Basically, he lives in Limegrave. He offers counsel, journey to castles,
pointing in a particular
Stormvale
direction
castles,
at times.
challenge Godric
That
for his great
is the
ruin.
guidance
He recommends a
of grace.
visit to the
path
round table
that a tarnished
and
must travel.
doubts gnarl at him.
Indeed,
The two fingers word,
Grace's
can they be
guidance
trusted?
holds the answers.
So
It will lead
later
you,
on in the
tarnished,
story,
to the
we'll
path
talk
you are
more
meant
about
to
him.
follow.
But
even
for
if
now,
it leads you to your grave.
he is purpose filled with secrets.
Grace's
Interesting.
guidance will to Castle
He's a
Stormvale,
surgeon of war,
over on the
a
cliff,
discipline of
the
blood,
home
and a
of the
guide
decrepit
to the
demigod
tarnished.
Godric the Grafted.
tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little Sampayam Kali?
Now, Kale hails from a nomadic tribe. The people spurned by the gold, grace of gold, the existence like shifting sand defies permanence. They wander ceaselessly, peddling wares as they traverse the taint in the realms. Kale, their emissary, carries their legacy. Yeah, so he recognized me as a tarnish, a wanderer. So his purpose to keep the land from drying up entirely. The madness seep within the Elden Ring's shattered Thrinzal. So Kale's wear sustained survival. So, you know, Kale hints at other survivors of his tribe when you meet them, offer trade. And their journey mirrors yours. An unceasing, pitiful odyssey. So they are kindred spirits, so don't kill them. Yeah. Wolves are the proud forest of Elden Rings. They are widespread in the wilds of the lands between, almost always encountered in packs. Their characteristics, how formed or present, and they usually are led by a tougher specimen, often distinguished by their color. But, you know, they are swift, and they usually attack with deep, hard attacks. But they roam the forest, and they roam the caves. So their agility overwhelms their enemies. And in the Shadow Worlds, wolves hold its secrets and echoes of a forgotten era. And why did the wolf in Elden Ring join a band? Because they wanted to be a howling success. Shock. The Beastmen of Azula, Farum Azula, is a formidable boss in Elden Ring. The Beastmen hailed from the city of Farum Azula, which lies in the sky. They won the scouts and for one beast on the hunt. They wield heavy curved weapons forged from dull iron, but sometimes carry shields with weary hours. The crumbling ruins of Farum are believed to be a mausoleum, ancient gods in the sky. These beastmen are chosen to guard the ruins, and their weapons once fused with lightning. These ones are called secrets. So, pretty big, and I ain't gonna do it without. Yeah, that felt better. One thing to keep in mind, it's better to fight them at most. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Hello everyone. Yo! Meow. Welcome to my explanation about Melina. Madame.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
She is a fascinating character with a lot of secrets and lore behind her. Who is she? Where does she come from? What is her role in the world of Elden Ring?
I offer you an accord.
We'll talk about this. When these questions are more based on the information we have on the game.
Have you heard of the finger? They
The official website, interviews from developers. I also hope my own ideas about her origins, motivations, and connection to other characters. Excuse me, and events.
Summon
So,
me by
If
grace.
you're interested in learning more about Melina
Another I bequeath to
and the kindly maiden, then hey,
use
keep
it.
watch
It
and
will summon
enjoy the
Torrent
video.
as treat him with respect.
And subscribe. Meow meow. Burp.
Shall I turn your let my
The monkey person in Elden Ring, that was a tree, is Buck the Seamster, a demi-human NPC who can alter your garments for free after you complete his questline. He was turned into a tree by a spell, but you can free him by attacking and rolling into a bush where he's hiding near the Gatefront ruins in Limegrave.
The name's Bok. I was pushed out
He's
of the
gonna move
cave,
to different locations
told
and
not
offer
to come
you
back,
or
and
to
I
ask
ended
for
up as a
yourself.
tree.
He's friendly and a curious character who has a passion for sewing and a mysterious past.
When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I own, and so this is all I have to it. I hope you can forgive me.
I don't remember if
If
I
you can afford to wait
found
for
the
a while,
cave yet.
I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value.
I
And I'd be
don't
of some
think I
real
got
use to
him
you, I
yet.
reckon.
I don't think I found the cave yet.
Right.
I'm gonna look for it right now. Yeah.
My knees start knocking. Just
The Kai didn't sell swords from Elden Ring. Well, these are heavily armored mercenaries who hail from the settlement of Kaiden in the Wintry North. The skilled horse riders often wield great swords for dismounting other riders. So they have good dismounting. If you're on a horse, war cries, skill, they're very aggressive, very tough opponents. Well, sometimes you can summon some spirit using their ashes. They show up somewhere. Anyway, so lighthearted joke. Why did the Cuttons refuse to join the circus? Because he already had enough dismounting practice. Now, when it comes to demi-humans, there's a lot of lore behind that. They are impure, agile creatures that emerge from caves threatening and then unprepared. They often roam in hordes under the leadership. And despite their small stature, they possess a violent, brutish disposition. Their appearance will commonly resemble like armored primates, like Planet of the Apes, wielding melee weapons and wooden shields. By day, they seem very smart. However, at night, they just blood boils and they become crazy angry. So, their eyes glow significantly for this transformation. So, usually, maybe fighting your bosses, if you have ashes of them, good to use them at night. So, yeah. Lesser didn't follow large demi-human chief. There's a hierarchy. There's a queen, and I haven't met her yet, but when that happens, I'll share that. And that is Bloody Finger Hunter Yoda.
You must be the new Tarnished.
He's a
You do
skilled
well to stay
hunter
clear of a Gill Lake, fledgling.
of bloody fingers.
Dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
He has knowledge of the dragon cult and summoned
Don't
by
be a
as an
fool.
NPC ally to fight the dragon. He mentions. Must be talking about that lick. So, Yoda's quest involves uncovering the secrets of the bloody fingers and their connection to the dragon. If you heed his warning and explore the lake, you discover more than this intruder and the dangers that lie beyond. Another dragon. Something like that. Where am I going? Not to mark it as a transport. These annoying little boogers are feral imps. They look like stone statues or winged galgors bearing the heads of cats and wolves, but they typically wave forked hatchets or forked greatswords. They throw daggers, they throw pots of deal fire magic or lightning magic. They're annoying and they're always in tombs and catacombs. They will attack anybody with like extreme prejudice, like, hey, get out of here. So no different than zombies, but they jump around a lot. They spring, they very nimble. So, you know, yeah. Now, the next boss here, Erdtree Burial Watchdog. The first of many in dungeons. The cat-like hounds guard catacombs. They resemble living statues, scary cat-like tails. They have swords, some have staves, some use magic. They protect the catacombs. And they also command imps if within these catacombs. So they're very annoying. And it's my first round, so dodge, man. No. Gracias. Good. Now, what I was able to accomplish is getting to another dungeon within the same gameplay and same day, and this one was the Grave Warden Duelist. They were former gladiators once fought in the Colosseum, clad in brand armor with snakes, but they were viewed as traitors to the Earth. So, audience delighted to see them beating and battering their duels. But after their banishment from the Colosseum, they took up their new roles as Grave Wardens. So, they are watchful guardians, can be found in many catacombs throughout the lands between. Ooh, painful. Remember, once the guardian, now guardian resting places were fallen. Be careful, they're hammering a lot. Yeah. Ooh, let me get ready. Good shot. Yeah. Lovely. Earthquake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If there were ever a character that you want to get 1,000 ruins from, these guys are it. Trolls. They're all over the beginning area. A little easy to handle once you get used to their movements. They descended from giants, once fought for the Elder Tree during the war against the giants long ago. They are known as trolls. Betrayed by their ancestors on behalf of the Earth Tree. They have been throughout the land. They are really sturdy giant. Despite the size, they have lost their minds and remain inseparable from their swords, and which are now in sad shape, but still hurts. The gold plate on their swords had flaked away, the testament to their tragedy. So these are common trolls. There are different kind of levels, but this is a simple one. Ooh. Miners in caves. Well, they're hostile creatures found in tunnels, mining caves throughout the land. They were once gladiators who also fought in colosseums, but now became grave wardens. They wield pickaxes and even flamethrowers. Well, miners are giant humanoid enemies. Their minds lost to time. Hot tip throw rocks if you're far away. Miners wear lanterns that function as a flamethrower. Yeah, and they're really hard. So, but what's really interesting about them is their loot. They have explosive stones, explosive stone clumps, poison stones, poison stone clumps, smithing stones, and cracked crystals and gravel stones. All of them are useful. Take advantage for them for real. For real. Ah, the Stone Digger Troll. A creature with as enigmatic as a cryptic riddle, and that is sturdy as a boulder. Gather round, brave souls, so I shall weave a tale of, let's say, why this Stone Troll Digger is who he is. A towering humanoid, his chest adorned with a gaping hole, a void where secrets and echoes reside. These trolls descends the giants, once waged war against the Earth Tree, yet in the grand tapestry of fate, they now serve the Golden Order. Their massive stone arms, once divine smithing tools, now hang heavy at their sides. Imagine the clang of metal on metal, vibrating every time. So we can find these in the Limegrave tunnels, aside the edge of the Agile Lake, and its damp stones encounter a friend. They're hard. They have sleep magic. You know, they're very persistent. So you can use sleep magic on them. They work. Backstabbing is pretty good, but less likely because there's no surprises with this one. Stick to back, exploit its sluggishness, and dance with destiny. Alright. Cemetery Shades. There's a shadowy, formless humanoid brandishing two sharp blades. These agnatic beings from various catacombs. Creatures still largely its blades suggest that they are grave keepers and pets. Each cemetery had a lanky long neck figure, torso, glowing eyes. Perched on top of their heads are creatures resembling spiders and wasps. They fight in pairs of blades moving swiftly, seizing Did I do anything? No, you just took the hits. Dogs did all the work. The enemy that owns a metal pumpkin helmet is called the Mad Pumpkinhead. It's a towering humanoid. He has a pumpkin-shaped helmet. He roams the catacombs, sometimes in castles. Blood ships carry a realm of insects. They unleash their wrath, swinging their massive weapons. These here are lesser mad pumpkin heads, but you know, they expect to swing horizontally. Ooh, yeah. I have no idea what a sanctuary stone does.
Leave yet, even if the castle should fall. As commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not. If you see Irina, do her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty. If you see Irina, her father will come for her.
Can you take this little one along with you? They can't be summoned, but the spirits look rather fond. He'll be glad if you'll come.
I heard that. You go up. You go up. You go up. You go up. No more ups. Rune Bear is a ferocious and robust creature, huge size matched by incredible aggression. The chest bears runic patterns, hitting an ancient rat magic or forgotten ritual. They usually have a peaceful game, but when they provoke, they go crazy. There's going to be a lot of dodging underneath this huge body. Aim for the belly, whereas defenders is weakest. Beware of slamming and draining attacks. Spikes, stance break. Breaking moves, stance leaves vulnerable to critical hits. So, consider using heavy attacks. Magic range people should use short range spells and follow the same strategy as melee. Bow users beware. That's the hardest one. Alright, I'm gonna do this one more time. Come on, man. Dodge, hit. You gotta hit around. Gosh. Alright. Now I can do the critical. Can't make it to the face though. It's too wedged in the corner. Come on, man. Yes, critical. Eldrick Talisman. Happy those dogs got a boost. Alright, Bloody Finger. Nettie just is one of many bloody fingers. Spectral invaders who materialize. Armed with 2 deadly daggers, he can create blood loss. His presence is the end is nigh for you and your cesspool. As proclaimed by the Ignat Yoda. Alright. He's a slash and pierce. He can inflict hemorrhages which drain my vitality, so never let him hit you. You can also bleed. Thank you. Well, Patches from the Untethered from Elden Ring. Now, this is not kind of a boss, but he's an unnamed whispered of reverence. His true nature is shrouded in mystery, but one thing's for certain, he's no ordinary wanderer. He's a trickster, a rogue, thrives on chaos, deception, and vulnerability of others. You gotta be careful with this guy. He is mysterious, but he sells you stuff. That's a good thing. But he lures unsuspecting travelers with promises of treasure only to ensnare them in his schemes. His lair, hidden on top of a tucked away.
You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Cough up your
Has a
coin.
spear and shield. Okay, let's go, boy. Not so difficult to fight. But you do have a choice. You can kill him.
White flag and all.
Let him live. Alright. We got a couple of things too. So that's a
Finally
good
come
thing.
round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true. Ah. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on? A true man of reason.
Yeah,
Just what I
something
like
I
about
need.
you. I'm Patches. Patches the Untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say.
Once proud to get height humbled under the weight of semi-human invaders, its world twinkles with the clash of swords and it harbors shadows of betrayal. Kenneth, desperate to reclaim his ancestral stronghold, which is a noble person, seeks aid from me, their valor, their brave, their resolve. He reaches out to me in that Legends of Limgrave. He implores you to cleanse this flame, promising to reward me befitting his considerable lies. Ascending the battlements, he waits where Godric Knight awaits. And, you know, if I'm able to win, there's a couple of things I can get. But if I'm able to defeat this knight, I can get a very special Ash of War, Bloody Ash. If I can get it on the first try. Yep. Yep, I could. Very nice, my crew. Since I purged the throat, he actually gives me an award. This a Blade Steepen Legacy, but he asked me for my pledge, me under his banner, but there's nothing left after this, so he's just gonna be at the fort with nothing left to do. There's no need for me to go back and check on them. Kinda dull. But I like the dagger. I never got to use it because I need my shield. But if I play as somebody else, maybe where the blade is something, I'll keep that in mind. After this boss, there's actually a kind of Scholars of Elden Ring is also included. So, Sorceress Selene. Basically, she was once a Protestant scholar at the Academy of Rhea Luceria. I'm gonna have to go there soon. Her name echoes through the hollowed halls when her attacked by her accusation of unspeakable led her to expulsion. Now she stands as the Graven Witch, her existence woven into a fractured tapestry of our realm. Within the Waybull points, where moss stones cradle ancient, Selene resides. Her sanctuary, Maestro Nexus, beckons the curious. She gives you her knowledge of the arcane arts, those who dare to seek it. The glintstone pebble, the crystal barrage, the elusive star shower, and the incantation of starfall, which I don't have the intelligence.
Tarnished, are we?
But if I get a letter,
I wonder you should turn up here.
I'll give it to her.
I am Selene, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here? A yen for glintstone sorceries.
Yep, very
I dare
basic.
say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rhea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch.
Anastasia, the Tarnished Eater. Now, basically, she was once also a scholar of the Academy of Rhea Luceria, but now she roams around and she's known as the Ogress. Knife-wielding sorceress feast upon the tarnished souls. But the twist, she disguises herself as a finger maiden if you look at the clothing carefully. Unsuspecting victims into her web, so she would look trustworthy, but she's not. And see her at this smoldering church, and her motives remain veiled. No one knows, right? Her presence is no accident. She guards the knowledge and those who took entry into this place, as well as a festival hosted by General Garnett. She comes back a few times, at least 3 times as an invader. That name's been intertwined with other Souls title, not just this one, but she's joins the ranks as the infamous Butcher NPCs, akin to Man-Eater Mildred, Linda the Butcher. Her hunger for tarnished flesh echoes through Elden Ring, so big knife. Can't win. Lucky. Sometimes she beats me though. Sometimes. Sacred Scorpion Charm. Look at that. The Forholong Gal, Evergal, is actually a place in Limegrave. Now, Kratos' a lone knight. Now, this place is actually a prison for him. He was once a knight, once loyal, abandoned his master, and now rots within this kind of cell. He's very deadly and destructive, and whenever you have a fight with him, come on. So he's the Blood Knight Darwillow. His blades hungers. His armor bears the weight of his betrayal. If I defeat him, I get Bloodhound's fashion, basically the same type of sword he has. There would be another way to defeat him if I had Blade's Howls and if I'm able to Howl of Blade, a fellow Tarnish. If I find him near the Church of LA, I would have been able to learn how to give him a pull and he can help me out during this fight. But look where I'm at now. I'm just not very good at blocking him. Okay. Oh, he has claws. He has Wolverine claws too. Shoot. A win is a win. On my own. The Erdtree's Radiance. The Erdtree avatar is once bathed in the lands. Its branches cradle the worlds and whispers forgotten truth, but now it's withered, it's decayed. All because of the shattering. It's a minor Erdtree. Oh, it's by the minor Erdtree. And Erdtree avatars are from the splintered fragments. Headless, they resemble tree stumps. That's why I can't see the head. Wielding staffs adorned from Erdtree motifs. Their purpose to protect the minor Erdtrees, scattered remnants of the grand whole. I can get busted by their lasers. One hit shots. There's one thing you do understand is that wood, old wood, burns. So two type of things. Right, canisters with fire. Adorn your sword with flame. Run side to side away from lasers. Keep your distance, find the opportunity. Start slashing with extra damage with the fire. Nice. Opaline bubble tier. Crystal burst bubble tier. Nice. This chanting bat dame, she's actually singing in Lantern if it's translated. Alas, the land once blessed now has diminished. We destined to be mothers now become tarnished. We have laminated and we have shed tears. But no one consoles us, golden one, at whom were you angry? That was this thing this whole time? She's often surrounded by giant bats, but great heights or dark places. It's kind of interesting that it's actually another such warrior that's also imprisoned in this kind of cell is the ancient hero of Zamor. He used to be a hero renowned for his the war against the giants, but and who once resided the mountaintops of giants in the icest areas. So that's why he has ice powers. Despite his past, he's now in prison. He's so dangerous he cannot be contained anywhere else in the lands between. Why is he in prison? It's kind of there's a lot of theories and hearsay, but some speculate betrayal. Others believe he's unwilling construct of the Golden Order. He has a blade that shoots code spells, inflicting frostbite upon his foes. That will slow you down if it goes to max. Perhaps this power is tied to his past exploits, being in those mountains against the giants and the very essence of these Amorian warriors. This should be a class of people who can play, though, because that would be awesome. But, you know, what can you do? So, he is in the Whipping Peninsula, desolate place where echoes sorrows and loss. You seek him out, you unravel the truth behind his icy spells and fates. I tried a few things. And I'm out of throwing weapons. Jeezer. Jeez. Live. My gosh. AOE on the frost. But I got a second round. I'm more prepared. Throw all the hot stuff at him. Hot sauce! Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Look how much you got. I'm out of one more hot sauce. Damn. I heal up. I gotta stay away. There we go. There we go. Ouch. I got frostbite. Ouch. I better be ready to dodge into his butt. I was able to swing on the backhand. Longsword is very useful. Got a good reach. Morgan, known as the Fell Omen, is a very formidable sub-boss, but he must be faced before battling Godric the Graftic. His motivation is his mystery, adding to the confusion mists of his lore. To understand Margit, you gotta understand Godric. As one of the Shardbearers, Godric is a demigod of the Elden Ring, Godfrey and Queen Marika. Despite their lineage, Margit assists Godric partly because of the latter's temporal reputation. Later in the Elden Ring, it's revealed that Margit the Fell Omen is falsely identity of the Margit the Omen King, a sibling of Godric and a fellow Shardbearer. So did he die? I got my boys back me up because I'm not going to get jumped by this guy on the first hit. Oh, jeez. Come on, boys. Make him. Dude has a hammer. Everybody's giving him a couple of good hits. I got a backup sorcerer. Yup. Talisman pouch. Probably means I get an extra slot. That's why. see the shackle work.
It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle. Yes, you're just the kind of tarnished that I like. I pray for your success.
Here's a little side thing, right? There's a gatekeeper, Gostrick. He's nice, he helps me out. But I think he loots my body. Locks the door behind me. And somebody laughs. Sounds like Gostok. He's the gatekeeper, main gate. And I get tracked. Gostok harbors deep resentment towards his master Godric. Godric consistently looks down and mistreats Gostok, leaving scars on the gatekeeper's soul. Any tarnished adventurers die in the pursuit of Godric. Gostrick prowls the castle, looting from their corpses.
Glad to see you safe.
He scavenges on any left behind ruins.
Only it turns perhaps you'd like.
Though I could have kept him alive and he could have been like something, but I don't trust him. Not essential for the story. At all. So, you don't even have good stuff. I think he set me up. The graft design is an amorphous mass of bodies grotesquely fused together, like stitched together. It wields 2 swords and a great shield. I don't know if it's a girl, but it could be binary. I don't know. Its appearance is unsettling, with youthful faces and silver hair. The creature is shrouded in green cloaks. It carries a symbolic of the golden lineage and appear to be products of Godric's grafting techniques. The graft is believed to be a deformed abomination created by grafting the limbs dozens of warriors into a single human body. This is results from its amount of weaponry and flesh. They're found in a lot of places, even the secret places. It is an optional boss, so you don't have to fight it all the time, but I want to. Can't reach you. Damn. Got that? And you got me. Well, you're the one that did this to me in the beginning of the game. Swing, swing, shield, shield. Got you. Dodge. Hit me, but I got you in the middle. If there was ever a lion, put him up, put him up, put him up. There's actually a mighty guardian I might have countered. It's a lion guardian. Whoa, it is aggressive beast that guards. It's a guard animal basically. But also like a warrior. It has sharp claws, blade attached to his right arm. It strikes fear. And basically, I can even shoot blades, but he dodges everything. Stonevale Castle, dude, come on. Even my other guys can't even catch up. He dodges, which is good. I like that. So you have to go melee with this guy. Come on! You can see right through you. Took out one of my guys. I'm trying to get close, but he dodges everywhere I go. Smithing stone is good.
Tend to challenge Godric. I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies. As fellow Tarn down whatever road.
Godric the Grafted hails from a golden lineage. A bloodline traces back to the Queen Marika the Eternal and her first consort, Godfrey. However, Godric's divine blood is diluted, making him the runt of the litter in comparison to his illustrious ancestors. After the Elden Ring shattered, Godric inherited the great ruin from its center, the Anchor Ring. During the cataclysmic event called the Shattering, Godric was hounded from the Lindale royal capital. He claimed various treasures, including the Mimic Veil. He sought to escape the city. In the castle, he established a stronghold. It's grotesque. He practiced an act called grafting. Grafting involves attaching parts of other living beings onto oneself to gain power. Godric not only performs on himself, but also grafted scions. Similar to the one that I showed you, right? Godric usually sends soldiers to seek new subjects for grafting. But a confrontation with Melania left Godric beaten and humiliated, forcing him to grovel for mercy. Despite styling the Lord of all that is golden, he's just known as Godric the Grafted. Make sure your weapon is +3. Something held like Nephili is a good idea. He has a lot of melee strikes. But the second phase, he's a lot stronger. I keep my distance. Dodge! 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 Come on, guys. Ooh! Ooh! Come on, guys, go. Oop. Go. Oop. Oop. Whoop. The guy took the hit. Second one down. Defeating shard bearers have lost their beneficial power. However, by the towers, not the islands in between.
Are you that new tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not.
Are you guide you? Well, a remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
Rejection, natural prayer, as you wish, triumphant, not it's fingers. God damn it.
Hey!
Alright, let's talk.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
Wait, I found them.
Darrowell is nothing but a trick and in need of a Darrowell.
One particular enemy that I'm curious to talk about is actually the Claimant. The Claimant is found in the Sofra River, right? Irresolute. They are artificial creatures made by ancient Ula or Oda dynasty. They're quite mysterious. They're kind of like artificial life forms in eternal cities. The Claimant also possess unique bubble magic, which is bubble sorcery, but I'm not fighting them here. Their spells, you know, they're also known as, but they carry these great harpoon weapons. I wish I had one of them. Called the Claimant's Harpoon. This harpoon has a tip made of sharpened meteorite shard and emits a faint light dealing magic damage, which is why it hurts a lot. A lot. Lucky for me, I got a weapon from one of the boss fights in the prison thing. The furlong thingy. What is it called? I think it was the... What was that thing that I was fighting? Forlorn Hound Evergal. That's the one that I have. Now, the ghostly minotaurs are spectral beings resembling traditional minotaurs who possess the ghostly qualities. They flicker and waver as they exist. They're usually guardians of the flame pillars that I gotta find 8 of them, I think, throughout the river areas. And that's the only way I can unlock the boss of that area. Well, they're different types. Some of them carry hammers, some of them carry huge archers, bows and arrows. They're very accurate. They do a lot of damage. And basically there are 8 pillars around here. These minotaurs guard all of them. Sometimes they work in groups, sometimes they work with mouse. Ugh. Now what's interesting is that there's, after getting all 8 spirits lit up, I get access to this spot, not the Huthbone Going Grounds. Ancestral spirit, ancient being, looks like a huge ass deer. They use forbidden arts, sorcery, but appears to be an animated carcass resembling the deer. It does flicker a lot beyond life and death, but no information. Okay. I've seen this in the game. It may guard something, but I only noticed nothing. Not sure what. Now, fighting this boss is also optional. But there might be some rare rewards you might go after, and it gives you 13,000 ruins and 1 ancestral follower ashes. So I would go for it. You'll definitely need Demi-Human. Keep him busy while I try to hit it. I gotta predict where they might go. good. Yeah, very quiet. Come on. Now there's one boss that's here. His name is the Dragonkin Soldier. Very huge boss found deep in this river Soifra region of river. So there's some origins about the dragon. I don't know. Something's wrong. He's got powerful attacks, huge sweeps, huge. It's a great AoE. But I might be able to telegraph his how he moves. Yeah. Dragon? Alright. Well, the root monster in Stormvale Castle, the last little extra piece of something. And, you know, it is tiring. It's snake-like creature. Looks like a tree of snake or something. There's a lot of sweltering red posture, giving it a grotesque appearance. I can't even describe it. Now, it's under the castle's underground grotto. Not any reason to go down here. You see how ugly it is? Ugh. There's some variants of this in other areas, so I have to be ready for that kind of thing. does have an eerie, strange appearance in the holes in the castle wall. Ow! So all the castle walls could have been done by that creature. It makes a lot of sense. Alright, well that's a whole month of gaming in less than 2 hours, around 2 hours. Please press a like and subscribe. Make any comments if there's any monsters during the first Limegrave series that I did not put on the list, and any animated pictures. Let me know in the comments below. I'll push it in somewhere in the next video. Alright, and holler you. Thanks. Bye.